Hello! Today I'm going to show you how to do two submaximal cardio-respiratory fitness assessments. The first one is the 1 mile jogging test and the second one is the 1 mile Rockport walking test. As equipment, you will need a 400-meter track, which for laps is equivalent to 1 mile, a heart rate monitor, which is optional, pencil and paper, a stopwatch, and a scale to measure body weight. The 1 mile jogging test. This test is recommended for sedentary women and men between 18 and 29 years old. Before the assessment, it's important to do a 2 to 3 minutes warm-up. Here are some. Keep record of your time. For women, it has to be at least 9 minutes and for men, 8 minutes. Select a comfortable jogging pace. Take your heart rate immediately after you finish the 1 mile. If you're not using a heart rate monitor, you can use the palpation technique. It can be used at the carotid side by placing your index and middle finger on your neck. It can be used at the radial side by placing your index and middle finger on your wrist at the side of your thumb. Count your heartbeats for 15 seconds and multiply it by 4 to get the total beats per minute. Once you have recorded all your data, you will need to put all your information into the following formula to calculate your VO2 max. You will need your body weight in kilograms, the time that took you to finish the 1 mile in minutes, your heart rates in beats per minute, and your gender. Here's an example of how to plug your data into the formula. Make sure where it says gender you put a 0 for female or a 1 for male. And for the time, you need to convert your seconds into minutes by dividing the seconds by 60. Then put all this information into the calculator and obtain your VO2 max. Once you obtain your VO2 max, you can use this table to find out your classification. As you can see from the past example, our subject was classified as superior. The 1 mile Rockport walking test. It is recommended for sedentary and or older populations between 20 and 69 years old. It requires you to walk 1 mile as fast as you can without running. Make sure you're wearing appropriate shoes and clothing and do a 5 to 10 minutes warm-up before the test. Remember to keep record of the time that takes you to walk the 1 mile. Take your heart rate immediately after you finish the 1 mile. Remember to count the heart speed in 15 seconds and multiply it by 4 to get the total beats per minute. This is the formula that you will use to calculate your VO2 max for the 1 mile walking Rockport assessment. You will need your body weight in pounds, your heart rates in beats per minute, the time that took you to finish the 1 mile in minutes, the gender, and your age. Here is an example of how to plug your data into the formula. Remember, you need for the gender to put a 0 for females or a 1 for males. And to convert the seconds to minutes, you need to divide the seconds by 60. After you get your VO2 max, you can use this table to find out your classification. As you can see from the example, the subject got classified as good.